guys, so as you guys read from the title of this video, it's a zombie pop art Halloween look, and this is how it came out. So I'm going to show you guys how I created this entire look. And yeah, you guys, I hope you love it. And if you want to see how I created this entire look, then keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I have nothing on my face, and I'm going to go in with a lip liner to outline, you know, what I'm going to do and how I want everything to be. So I like using a lip liner because it's easier for me to work with. If I mess up, I can just wipe it off with my finger and reshape it. And yeah, you guys, that's what I use to, you know, as my outline. And right here, you guys, I am doing like, I guess you could say like the holes, or you'll see it at the end result. These are going to be green, but it's like an opening, you know, of a zombie. And this does not have to be perfect. You know, you can place it wherever you want. Just play around with it, have fun with it, you know. Yeah, you guys, just go for it. And you guys, right here, I am using a water activated face paint. I got this in Michael's, and it's super simple to use. You just add water to your face paint, you know, rub it in there, and voila. And this one I like using because it is super simple just to wipe off, you know, once you want to wash your face. It doesn't stain your face. So yeah, this is what I use. And I mean, so far I like it. I haven't had any problems with it. The only thing I would say is to set it if you're gonna, you know, actually go out with it, and you know, this is gonna be your Halloween costume. Just set it with a powder that's blue, and yeah. And then right here, I didn't like how the blue was so blue. I wanted kind of a lighter blue. So I just went ahead and got my white face paint and put it over to make a, you know, a sky blue, a lighter blue. As you can see right here, it is lighter than, you know, just placing the blue on there. So yeah, I just went over it with a white face paint. And I mean, I know it's more work. If you can find a lighter blue, then I would suggest getting a lighter blue, but I didn't have it, so, you know, improvise. I improvised. And then right here, I am doing the teeth, and I'm using a concealer brush because they're flat and they're super perfect for making the teeth. So it's just a flat concealer brush, and I'm dipping into my white face paint, and I'm just going, you know, doing the bottom and then doing the top. So I mean, this brush is like, the size and everything is perfect just for, you know, making the teeth. And once I started, you know, working my way to the back, I really couldn't see. So I was just trying my best to, you know, make it work. So I think it came out pretty good. And now I'm going in with a green face paint and just filling in, you know, the parts that I want to be green. So right here where the teeth are, you know, just filling it in and trying not to, you know, touch the teeth part. That's a little, you know, could be a little difficult, especially in the back right here because I couldn't see. So I was just trying, you know, my best to do it. So right here, you guys, that's the part where I told you guys that I was gonna do the little green holes. This is why I left them out, because I wanted them to be green. It's like little, cuts of a zombie, or so that's what I'm doing right here. And then this part is pink because this is like the brains of the zombie, like his brain is popping out. So I made that pink, and just fill it in right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna outline everything with black. So just try to get the paint on there and where you want it. So right here I'm going in with my James Charles in the black color. Well, the James Charles palette from Morphe, his collab. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use black and black out my eyes. So I know this black looks like it doesn't, like it's not black, but it's because I didn't use a primer or anything on my eyelids. So I would suggest that you put a primer first and then go ahead in with your black eyeshadow and fill it in. And then right here, you guys, I'm using the same palette, the James Charles and Morphe palette, and I'm getting like a pink color, and I'm just doing my eyebrows. So they're not perfect, I'm just outlining my eyebrows, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to go ahead in with black and outline every detail. So just go in with a pink color and fill in your eyebrows. And right here I used a white face paint, and I'm just going in and doing like a bunch of U's, a bunch of, I guess you could say, ends, and squiggly lines, but you want them kind of thick like it is on here, and that's what I'm doing right here. So I'm just doing the brain part so it looks a little bit more like a brain instead of just leaving it pink. So yeah, you guys, it's just a white face paint and just doing a bunch of U's, a bunch of S's, and filling it in. And now I am going in with a black face paint and just filling everything in. Well, outlining everything black. So this makes a huge difference in doing like the PopArt zombie, because it's like a comic kind of a zombie, and filling it in or outlining it with black is gonna make your look so much better. And then right here, I was using like a black face paint with the brush, but I changed my mind and I used right here I'm using a eyeliner, like an eyeliner, because I feel like the point is a little bit more defined for this area because it's the teeth and stuff. So I went ahead with an eyeliner and I'm outlining this part with an eyeliner, a liquid liner. And now I'm going in with you can get any color that you want, lipstick, and I'm doing my half a lip, and again with the eyeliner just outlining that area. And right here I am going in with an eyeshadow, again with the James Charles and Morphe palette, with a fuchsia pink, and I am filling in the little holes and kind of creating a little bit more depth in the whole brain area. So just go in and fill it in, shade it out and make it a little bit more realistic. It's still gonna look cartoonish because that is what a zombie pop art is. It's cartoonish, and just go ahead and fill in under the U, over the U, and the little hole, and just kind of shade it out. And then right here with just your black face paint, I'm going in with the same face paint. It's the water activated in black, and just filling in my nose and covering all that up. And right here I'm just going over the details. So on the teeth, I'm just doing a little black line inside the teeth just to give it a little bit more detail. And right now I'm going in with a black and just shading everything out. So you'll see that I'm going to shade the brain part, right here in between the teeth, just shading each tooth, shading it in black. And then right here I am shading all the, I guess you could say cuts, holes, whatever you want to call them. I'm shading that in with a black to give it a bit more detail, and so it looks a little better. And here, I'm just drawing little lines. I'm drawing little dots on the parts that are green. So just, creating a little bit more detail. And that's what I'm doing here. So just creating lines. As you can see, I created lines in the forehead and, between my eyebrows. Just, do little lines. And I'm using a liquid liner to do that because I feel like it's not as harsh, and I can get a very precise line of where I want it and not so thick. And I'm just applying some eyelashes, and we are done after these eyelashes, you guys. So this is the finished look. I hope you like it and how it turned out. I absolutely love doing zombie pop arts. I'll probably do a different one, like a different color. There's so much that you can do with a zombie pop art look. And yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.